Okay. One more try? Okay, that's a better delay. Right, that's more like it. Right, friends. Right, friends. If it happens again, I'm done, okay? I'll just say that quickly. If it disconnects me one more time, I'm done for the day. That's annoying. I'm sorry about that. Okay, good. But that's looking better, though. That's definitely looking better. I'll leave it playing. That way I can keep an eye on it. Oh, dear. Right, then. Actually, I'm not going to do that because it's distracting me. A bit of an abrupt end because of Twitch. Oh, you didn't actually end? No, yeah. I've decided I'll give one more go. One more go. Right. That's annoying. So the first DC was on my end, and the second one was on Twitch's end. Typical, isn't it? Absolutely typical. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh well. Right, face. Facial times. Facial times. Oh, that sounds gross, actually. Well, first of all, nostrils. There we go. It's some good old big nostrils for good old Spyro. I love that moment when you started the stream and just shaking Spyro. Indeed. Yeah, right, true. Alright guys, we can't talk about criticism anymore, okay? If we do, they'll hear us. Right. Let's just quickly, let's just hide that. Move on to that. Why have you forsaken me, Spyro? I know, right? Gotta give the boy nose holes to snot fire out. Exactly. Oh, that reminds me. Rag, I just saw you mention something about an infinite tool. I've not seen it, no. I didn't catch the rest of what you said because, you know, I had to fix the stream. But whatever the infinite tool is, though, I don't believe I've seen it. I have seen, however, something to do with the gizmo, where I can move multiple things at the same time using that. Sorry, I just had a bit of a weird noise there. There's just all sorts of things happening now, isn't there? Right. The classic eyebrow raise, yes. Or as as Gerbil pointed out, the DreamWorks face. God, I am never gonna unsee that. Alright. I think what I'll do then is I'm going to merge the snout. Hold on. Where's that part there? That's all the way down there. So I'm going to merge the snout with the head. And I'm going to merge in the rest of the mouth as well. Cool. Oh, merge. Yep. And then geometry, all of that. Geometry? No, data mesh, all that. There we go. That has made the lips merge together. That's fine. That's what I normally do anyway. I don't care. Oh, is it not even? Oh no, it is symmetrical. Okay, good. Sorry, not sorry. It's fine. I've noticed that in almost all the Spyro images I've seen, he does that phase. Yeah, it's because in the original Spyro games, like in the original trilogy, and therefore Reignited, he's like a very, it's not cocky per se, but it's got like a bit of an attitude, you know. It's like, it's cool. That kind of character. Like imagine like a very stereotypical 90s cool kid. That's what Spyro's like, you know. He's here to kick ass or party or whatever. Yeah, a bit like Sonic, but Sonic comes across as a little bit knobbish. Like, I don't know. Actually, I've not played Sonic in a long time now. The last time I saw Sonic, it came across as like a little bit Chad-like, whereas whereas Spyro comes across as a little bit more like chill-like. Yeah, like Duke Nukem. Yeah, like it's here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. That's what Spyro's like. It's all that bubblegum. So there we go. Now that we've merged the pieces together, it immediately looks better. And I think I'm going to go ahead... not yet, actually. I was about to merge the lower jaw, but I'm not going to yet. time to kick gum and chew ass. Hey, man. And I'm not here to judge. If that's what you want to do. I'm just kidding. Right, just round off the face a little bit. So his face isn't like a perfect square after all. It's only like fairly squared. What the hell was my spin on that quote? Wait, what? Sonic doesn't seem like a druggie to me, even though Mario is the one who eats mushrooms. Sonic seems like a druggie. I gotta replay the games, man. I gotta go find them and figure that one out. As for the infinite brush, it's a brush that moves everything under the brush instead of just the edges around the model. What? Infinite. Rag? Where is that? I've seen so many people do that, and I figured it was just a function that's like some complicated process. I don't know. I need that. Right. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of ass. It's by the other move brushes. Where is that? By the move brush. Where is move anyway? Move, there it is. Oh, is it move topological? Move infinite depth. I'll try it. Yeah, I'll have a play around with that one. Infinite depth. Okay, okay. Alright, yeah, I'll have a play around that one off the stream then. You know what I'm like, I don't like testing on stream. But yeah, mate, thank you. Thank you very, very much. That's a thing I've been really missing. And if it's that obvious, then I'm gonna beat myself up a little bit. There we go. I'm here to eat ass and take names, and I don't give a fuck what your mama calls you. That's a good one. That's a good one, mate. Right. Now then, his jaw comes out quite a bit like that, doesn't he? And then like that. So got like a very angular jaw. Something like that. That being said, though, I do need to define. Actually, which part is it up there? Yeah, I need to actually remove that flow there and just make it a lot more angular. You got that jaw, yeah, man. Spyro's got a crazy jaw. Like, if you look at a lot of the images, his jaw like really stretches over his entire face. In the re-glad one, it does look quite cute. He has a Joker's mouth. He does actually. Now that you mention it, he has got a Joker's mouth, mate. I'm never gonna unsee that one. Why have you got to be? Wait, hold on. I haven't done a single thing I plan to do other than write up a mechanic and put it on a boss. Why have you got to be so interesting, Becca? Oh, shit. Sorry. Actually, Myrtle, no, fuck you, Myrtle. You see, guys, I'm not the one that's interesting. It's you guys giving us topics to talk about. So therefore, Myrtle, it's your fault. It's you guys' fault for being interesting and giving me something to talk about. Yeah. Right. I need to curve all of that up. So I'm looking at a different reference for the reignited Spyro. And from what I can tell, his jaw's a lot more, like, his mouth flows a lot better, like a lot more traditionally. Which I'm just trying to fix up now. So now that looks like a lot better already, it looks a lot more natural. Whereas beforehand, it just looked like kind of weird. Why have I gotta be so interesting? God damn it, I'm alright, Jesus. God. Erptome, what is that, Pancake? And Cinnamon, welcome, Cinnamon. It's good to see you. There you go, something like that. Yeah, Pancake. That's impressive, man. Okay, then. There we go. That already looks so much better. It does look very angry, but it does already look so much better. Right, I am going to look into merging this together now. Because I can always massively define it again later, but I do want to like have this bit here now. So let me go ahead and... Where is that jaw? Yep, good. Okay, so in that case, merge down. And data mesh. Perfect. Time to make a... yeah, exactly, Steppy Man. Time to make a list of all the books my players can read when they get into the place. Good luck, Metal. I'm sorry. Half the time I sit at your streaming, join, and the world kind of goes fuck you, and I end up too busy to watch. Oh, Cinnamon. I feel really bad now because I normally end by now. I'm gonna be streaming until at least for another 10 minutes. I feel really bad hearing that. He does cute and evil at the same time. He kind of does, doesn't he? It's gonna take quite a bit of experimenting to try and get the expression I want. But I think a part of it will come down to the eyes. I think once I like actually colour in the eyes and the iris, I think it will then really add a lot to the personality. Because the eyes tend to be like very defining of emotion, don't they? Sometimes, anyway. Spyro's evil twin. Shadow. The dragon thing. Sonic, I don't know. I had to wake up. I may be playing Halo, reach legendary all skulls on, which is hell. No hard, triple enemy health, berserk enemies, half ammo pickup, and if you die in co-op, restart the checkpoint, die solo, restart level. Oh my god, blood. Sounds a bit intense, mate. It sounds fun though. Yeah, actually, yeah, Shadow Spyro was a thing in A New Beginning. Was it A New Beginning? Yes, it was A New Beginning, and then a little bit later on as well, like later in the trilogy. That's right. But I was actually more referring to, I was like pretending it was like Shadow the Hedgehog, but in Spyro form. That's what I meant by Shadow. Like just some like evil twin version. I know only two languages, English and Russian, but I'm going to teach Japanese. Teach Japanese? You mean learn Japanese? Well, either way, best of luck. Skylander to Spyro. Skylander Spyro. You know what? Right, guys, you know what? Do you remember? Alright, do you remember? A long time ago, back when Skylanders was first announced, or like first, becoming a thing, at the time, I happened to also make that one creation video where I made like all the different versions of Spyro. And I have to admit, I did not like Skylanders, but it was also really, like, its design was really weird and I couldn't really do it very well in Spore. So I admittedly didn't do a very good job of it in Spore. And still now, to this day, I get a bit of rage for it. Because I made it a bit too exaggerated. And honestly, I just find it funny. Skylander Spyro is a true avatar of sellouts. Yeah, indeed. Cinder. I do like Cinder. I would have to draw Cinder at some point. Oh god. Let me just... There we go. Oh no, actually, crap. You just reminded me of Skylander Cinder. Skylander's Cinder is... something. That is truly something. So, there's two Skylanders. Alright, there's two Skylanders, friends, for those of you who don't know. There's the game, and there's a Netflix show. I've seen the entire Netflix show. It's alright, okay? If you just want to like binge something video game related, the Netflix Skylander shows, it's alright. I wouldn't recommend it. But the Cinder in that one still looks strange, but at least, it looks like Cinder. Whereas the Cinder in Skylander's games is fucking terrifying. She is horrible. Boob scales, exactly. Skylanders was a game that was like my main game in the main game in that phase between being a child and being a teen. Funded in the first Legend of Spyro. Oh wait, I'm not sure what you mean by that, Luna. Saying that, I think the snout is a bit too long. Okay, that's better already. Yeah, I just realised that the snout was really, really long. And let me see. There's a couple like very subtle changes here and there to make. Yeah, okay, Cinder the First Legend of Spyro. That one's awesome. I really like her design, like her original design, whether it's the big version or the small version, I don't care. I think she looks awesome in those. Skylanders is the thing that started Nintendo's amiibo craze. Gotta admit, it was genius from a business view. True. Yeah, I do have to agree with that. Like, it's easy to joke about it and all that kind of stuff, but from a business perspective, it was really good. And yes, Blood there was. It's called like Skylanders Academy, I think. And like I said, it's not great, but it's not bad either. Though lore-wise, like if you were a Legend of Spyro fan, lore-wise, the Skylanders show will probably make you cry. In the show, Malifor is Cinder's dad. Which... Oh, and he wiped out Spyro's species of purple dragons. That is the Netflix Skyland lore. And as a Legend fan, that was not fun to see. Yeah, enjoy that, guys. Enjoy that. Okay, how's that looking? Now that it's all together, I think the head is the head is really small. I just noticed that now. Okay then, so. This is gonna take some doing. I missed 10 seconds ago when I missed 10 seconds ago when I didn't know this. It's one of those things you'll watch, you're like, okay, then you'll never watch it again. Yeah, pretty much that, yeah. You're still salty about having to pay for Nintendo Switch Online. I don't know much about that, unfortunately. All I can think of, like, having seen that is, like, don't you pay for, like, most online services? Or, like, most consoles nowadays? Which I don't agree with. But isn't that, like, become the standard nowadays? Right, what I'm doing, by the way, for those wondering, is I'm currently unmasking everything. I'm about to be, do, like, a big move. And to do that, I need to unmask all of that. There we go, and then just have this exclusively. Where are the spikes? Where's the mohawk? There it is. Oh, there we go. So now if I do that, it will extend everything. Is that everything? Cool. Hey guys, do you remember in Reignited that big head cheat? Bloop. It's a big-headed Spyro. It looks like things like Skylanders and Amiibos are in a state of stagnation right now. It's possible for them to come back, but I hope to God that they don't. Yeah. What about Disney Infinity? I don't know anything about that. Is paying to use the internet on a Switch, from what I understand. Oh, that sounds a little bit, yeah, a bit poo. So online multiplayer games are basically DLC. Okay, that sounds stupid. Well, I don't know. I don't know really much about it to comment. It just doesn't really sound quite right in my opinion. That's more like it. It feels really off now, but he does have a big head, but it feels really off now that I've made it bigger. I'm so used to it being smaller. In fact, saying that, while I'm doing that, I do need to deselect all of these and reselect the wings, because the wings are actually off as well. Yeah, let's just move the wings ever so slightly upwards. There we go. More like that, aren't they? Like more along the tip of the shoulder. Cool. That ain't bad. It's not bad at all. Just make the neck thick. Yes. Give it a good old thick neck. Like the 3DS was completely free to use on the internet, but no, console that's already extremely expensive. Right. In that case, okay. In that case, that's pretty scummy. If the previous generations allowed it, and now they've just suddenly decided, nope, you gotta pay for it now, that is scummy. It's like the fucking iPhone and the whole, on the whole headphone jack thing. Still find that so silly. Are you going to make some kind of a stand for the sculpt? I kind of am, actually. I'm thinking about it. So this is actually going to be posed in a bit. Like, let me see, actually. Let's stop recording. So I kept on mentioning about a pose, but I've not actually said much more about it. So let me just quickly change it all. So this is going to be like the end goal, right? The end goal is basically like this. So that's where like the whole posture and everything's come from. That's why the neck is so long, blah, blah, blah. It's going to be like this. So what I end up doing is having like the entire head. That didn't work. The entire head, something like this. And I think on like a little small platform, it's like a little tiny pedestal with like a bit of grass. Maybe sparks can be like somewhere in the background. I think just that would be really nice. It could arguably look like a figurine. Wouldn't really mean to be printed as such, but something like that kind of style is what I'm going for. And that's also why I've been doing things in certain ways, because like the tail, I'm thinking about having the tail be slightly curved. The arms and legs are still separated because I might want to like change one arm back slightly, one foot forward slightly. You know, just have things be a little bit more flexible to adjust. But yeah, like that's the actual goal entirely. And it's also why the eyes are asymmetrical. As a lot of you guys know, I normally just do like very standard stances. I normally just have things standing there, just like looking blankly into the abyss with like no expression. That's something I want to change. I want to start doing some more. Basically, I want to give more life to my models. That's what I want to start doing more of. It's because Nintendo offer online packages for multiple users, like bloody cable telecompanies. What the hell, really? And then Microsoft and Sony with their paid libraries of digital games. So that's actually really cool. That I do like is what do you call it? With Xbox, how if you pay for that online service, you get like fucking tons of games for free. Like it's kind of funny, really. If I pay for like a certain Xbox service, I could get Ark on the Xbox. I'm not going to, because I prefer PC Arc. But I had the option, which is a really cool thing, you know? At least you get more than the connection, or like more than the account membership. The membership actually gives you something worthwhile, worth the money. I'm just thinking, what more to do? So I don't really have much time in the stream, unfortunately, so I'm thinking, alright, what's there left to do for the stream? I guess really, like the last thing I can do with the face is make it a higher resolution and then just start like moving the cheeks around. Like for example, if I disable that for a sec, what I'd be doing is something like that, but a lot better looking. There you go, something a lot like that. It's just a really bad example. I don't know. I guess that's the last thing left to do, isn't it? Yeah. I like how it's come out, though. Sorry, I'm suddenly very lost, because, again, I'm about to finish. I need to finish. 3 is free and subjective, and you don't own it, unlike a Steam library. Well, that is true. Like, you basically, by having the Xbox membership, it like loans you access, doesn't it? Which obviously is not the same as owning it, but it's still really cool that it gives you access to the games. Like, it just provides more in the membership purchase than, say, the DS does, or sorry, Nintendo does, as you guys have explained. Wasn't Ark going crossplay? Was that a different game? Yeah, no. Oh wait, crossplay on official. Oh, that's right. Yeah, so crossplay can happen on official because official is universal between Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. But unfortunately, yeah, only official because you can't mod it on console, so you can never get crossplay modded. Unfortunately. Godzilla Galaxy. Wait, has what? I still remember when you first got ZBrush. Glad I was there for that stream. Mate, that was awesome. I still have that model, by the way. I still have that original first model. Never finished it. But yeah, right. I really like how this has come out. Yes, there is Ark Mobile. There's also Ark Switch. Ark Mobile, though, is very different. It's got like a bunch of different things going. It's got dungeons. I want dungeons. I don't know what the dungeons are, but I want them. Arc Pixels. Hey. You mean... Oh, I have uninstalled it. No, wait, there it is. You mean this one? Blood? I still kind of want to play it, but every time I log in, I just can't be asked. I still kind of want to play it, though. Oh, the achievements. What's the achievements? Okay, whatever. I've lost interest. I kind of want to play it, but I kind of don't. Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel. Right, that is the 6 o'clock alarm, friends, which means I should have left half an hour ago. I just posted a thing in Fantasy World. Oh, Fantasy World? Fantastic, Has. Right, thank you, mate. Thank you. Drunk Rebecca stream. You know what I want to do, right? I've got two things I really want to do. One is to read no context, drunk, on a voice chat, and make that for a video. And the other thing I want to do is drunkenly play a rage game. I want to play something like Getting Over It, drunk. One day, friends, one day. I might not be able to stream it, but that would be amazing. Drunk Geometry Dash. No. Well, here's the funny thing, Pancake, you say that, but I play World of Warcraft better when I'm drunk. So you never, like, when I'm healing a raid, like, I heal raids so much better when I'm drunk. So imagine playing a game like Geometry Dash. Ibora, mate, I'm just about to leave. I'm sorry, mate, but mate, welcome. It's good to see you, dude. It's really good to see you. Maybe you could beat Bloodlust then. Maybe I just like suddenly channel all my skill all in one go. But yeah, no, drunk, no context is something I want to do. And yeah, Critic, that reminds me, I need to watch the Witcher series. Nintendo Switch Online is paying $20 or €20 for a server that allows you to access the servers, which barely work. And you're getting access to SCS games that I don't give a shit about. Oh, that sounds a bit lame. Drunk Souls, no. Dark Souls is another game I need to play. Right, okay. I don't know what the plan is tomorrow, friends. I would like to stream tomorrow. Actually, let me think for a sec. I gotta do my taxes. Oh, I gotta do taxes. Right, I'm gonna stream more this week. If I don't stream tomorrow, I will be streaming on Thursday. Either way, I'll let you know on Discord and on Twitter. I don't know about this. I would like to finish it myself, but I also might wait till the stream. We'll find out, but either way, like I said, I'll let you guys know on Twitter. At the end of the day, whether or not I finish this privately, I'll show you guys the progress. And blood, mate, have fun with that. Have fun. So, guys, as always, really enjoyed myself. Thank you very much for the company. And thank you for really cool topics. It was just nice having a conversation, like a bit of a debate at times. It was really nice just chatting along. So thank you all so much. And for any new people, I have a Discord server. More than welcome to come join. Post. Oi, link. There you go. And Twitter, which is So yes, there you go. And as always, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day. And again, thank you very, very much. Bye.